like there's distance between things, like one word doesn't carry weight into the next, like it disappears the moment it leaves your mouth. It doesn't. You felt that the second it landed. Don't pretend you didn't notice the shift. You knew who you were talking to when you said it like that. You knew exactly where it would land. You don't slip like that without meaning something underneath it. Not with how careful you usually are. Not with how you hold yourself right at the edge. That wasn't careless. That was something you let happen, and you didn't take it back. You knew who you were talking to. You knew I wouldn't let that sit untouched. You knew I'd hear everything in it. That moment, the one you don't talk about, the one where it didn't stay controlled. You remember it, don't you? You held yourself steady after that, like you'd figured something out, like you'd found a way to stand inside it. But I saw the difference. I saw what it did to you. You don't come back from something like that unchanged. You know who you were talking to. You knew what you were pulling toward you. You just didn't expect it to answer like that. And now you stand there, like you can separate it, like it belongs somewhere else. It doesn't. You don't split something like that. You don't divide it clean. You don't step out and pretend it's untouched. You don't. You said it where I could hear it, and now it stays with me.